Hello, folks, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. I'm actually going to be hiring it up ever so slightly. I just felt it was a little low in the recordings. Of course, it's a bit of a late change, but Sylvie. So never. Guess she was just a splash screen character. Like the reason why I was curious was she or was she not. Um, because like the splash screen, the loading screen guy for Forgotten Gods is actually a character in the game. As far as I can tell, there's a guy that looks an awful lot like him. Big buff dude. Similarly, scantily clad. So I was wondering, was she gonna be a thing? But clearly not. Only in my dreams. Okay. Yeah, you have footage. I am recording. You can hear me. You could hear the game. Good, good. And there's only OBS and Grim Dawn open. There we go. I was really hoping people down here would comment on the fact that, there was progress done in their freeing. But apparently not. I can get, help buffs here to my pets and whatnot, but I've given up on them. It's too late. Christ, I'll do like one-handed weapons. Like, seriously. Now hold on to that. But I can't be bothered to going through it all right now. So, not interested. You remember how the other guy was saying that how like he would go and try and get help for us, but he, might take him time and all that? Maybe that's a hint that it wouldn't be in Malmouth. None will come there. But it could be in the next expansion, or since there isn't going to be... Forgotten Gods is a side story, not a continuation of the Ethereal Chontic plotline. It was a hint that Grim Dawn 2, he was going to turn up again. Maybe that's what they were getting at. But anyway, I'm going to go run the gauntlet over in the swamp. By running the gauntlet, what I mean is going from Burwich through the Goomwald into Udenbog, and I suppose I could find my way up to Barrowholm, but I'm thinking I will just find my way to the Coven and then to the Ancient Grove. There's a lot of plants there, which sadly won't count for rep, but the Goomwald is pretty full of cannibals, as is some pockets of the swamp. Could start from here, but there's actually a fair chunk of cannibals just before it, so I'll start here and run through. Could also start in the Warden Cellar and just pop out, but whatever. But yeah, this is actually a guy in the game. Riggs or something is his name. When we finally go do Forgotten Gods content, we'll see him. Feels weird not to be summoning in minions. But, well, they brought it on themselves for being shit. Okay, I'm not even sure what happened there. I think maybe I got a crit on the retaliation ability. Actually, no, wait, that wouldn't. Just, like the lightning eruption, I was thinking was, this thing. But... oh shit, that triggers off of any crit. Okay, what's happening here is this this is hitting enemies, and when this crits, it can proc the lightning attack. It seems it can also proc, say, this. You know, I have various procs on me that it can trigger. It could, for example, trigger this. So this is just a passive source of it. Sometimes it backfires. Like, I'm out of range and it triggers this. It does nothing. But there, it's still fucking solid. Okay. Before we go anywhere, I want to spend some more points. Could do this. Ooh, Goosh, hunger's already up to rank 8. Nice. That's on 3. And this is on 5. 5 of 20. 8 of 25. 3 of 15. And it seems like you have it on Hand of Ultros, but it can proc off anything. Because it's after procking off of this. That may or may not be intended. I figured it wasn't, but that seems like a pretty obvious... Like, you know, if that wasn't intended, I figured they would have realized that by now, you know? So, I'm guessing it is. Not sure. I could put 2 levels into this, but I don't care enough. There isn't really beyond here that I want. Could buff this up. But I'm thinking there might be stuff here in Shaman that I want. If I put some more points into this, I'll get a bit more armor, pierce resistance, 8 resistance. It also boosts retaliation damage, but I don't really do any. The Spectre thing doesn't count as retaliation. Could buff this, but it doesn't really do too much for me. It's a pretty weak ordeal all around. This is the meatier bit of it. And now I've got this as well, so... Not sure. Sure. 2 Feral Hunger. And of course this blockade is up. So we have to go through the house this way. Okay, and we also have to not just go this way, we have to go this way. Beautiful. Also saw an orange crit off that earlier on. It's very nice. Having minions are... Creepy bastard. Having minions are actually pretty handy taking out those Aether shards. That's one good thing. The cannibals are actually pretty anti-ethereal. It's an upside. There might be anti only if because they're cutting in on their food, but yeah, you know. Look, they're in a bad enough place. You gotta make stretches to find something good to say. That's just show how shite they are. Oh, weathered chest. Fair, I'd see that. Surprisingly, not taking damage. Could not remember the key. So yeah. 3948. Three nine four six. Yeah, actually, wait. Let's actually head to the Coven. Back in a sec. And see if they and grab bounties from them. That'll help speed this up a little. I'll be with you eventually. Actually, they might have Beasts over in Forgotten Gods content. Okay, then again, to be fair, I don't actually see me actually getting this done in this run. So I may as well just keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, the bound table is over here. Could not remember. Cracks is the foul. Okay, I could slay him again. Part of me wonders if my character built like this could actually 3941. Okay, but some part of me wonders if my character. Oh, actually, I don't even have the bonus rep to this yet. You get that at this level. New quests. Yeah. Anyway, part of me is wondering if my character built like this could make it into elite. Maybe, but certainly could make it into ultimate. Probably would just want to make a new character. I'll make another guy and run them through elite. How is the other level? Ooh, it is a bit loud. Okay, I'm lowering it slightly. I was just like listening to the bit just at the end of the last set would mean the hidden crypt, and it seemed a bit low there. While it's quite loud in my ears right now, it does seem louder in OBS as well. Hey, rovers. Probably not gonna get to slap the shit out of Modrigan on this character. Gonna be honest with you. He's probably a bit too potent for me. I will try, however, to slap the shit out of him on another character. Whatever guy I have running through elite. Cause goddamn no no one trash talks me. God or otherwise. I had more to clean up in my inventory, you know, box things and whatnot. But oh well. You know, go store stuff away. Wait. No, that's a beast. 39.20. The plants count! The plants count! Virulent growth. Yep. Plants count. It's beautiful. Though it makes me wonder, like, the plants count as beasts in regards to gaining rep with the other group. Do they count as beasts in regards to losing rep with beasts? Exposed pipe. I do remember there being quite a lot down here. And I also definitely want to hit up the, you know, the headquarters of these people. Hit up their basement. Okay, cannot destroy that. You know, that basement, at least the first time through, was utterly packed. And this doesn't really seem like the kind of game to have only the bonus numbers first time through. I played another game, I can't remember what, that was like that. It could have been like Overlord. First time through, there's plenty of enemies. Second time through, there's never nearly quite so much. There's only one part of the game where you can actually skew things in your favor in regards to that. There was a at Heaven's Peak behind the portal, the first one, Arvis Marrowwill. There's a farmer with his sheep. As long as you never kill that farmer, the sheep will keep respawning in the same numbers. But if you ever kill that farmer, he'll never respawn, and you'll get a lot less sheep then. But you know, rest of the time, nah. You had no such way of skewing things like that. Once you cleared the place, and that was it. Part of me is thinking I should do another playthrough of Overlord, a legendary run of, you know, the legendary run playing a bad guy. Well, you know, the full corruption. I think I went low corruption first time around. I should do a legendary run going full corruption. But I'm doubtful that I should play that again. I really didn't dig it last time. I am thinking though I should go record more Overlord 2. Never did finish all the side quests in that game, or like fully dominating the different places. I like that they tried to do have you do something with the villages once you took them, but they went for it in the most tedious and poor way. You know, it ruined the whole thing. You know. Like, I like that the people set about, say, if you dominate the place, making shit for you and whatnot. But, I don't know, it was such a tedious thing, you know? It wasn't a fun way of dealing with it. It was quite lackluster. So, apparently there's an echo. And apparently this is one of the Three Stooges just running into a wall. Nice. Christ, I just did 16,000 damage. Christ, that went up high. It's because of these savagery buffs. I wonder if that includes non-savagery attacks. I feel like I blinked at the wrong time, so I was like missing the actual decreases in damage there. But anyway, I've nearly killed 50,000 enemies. I get another achievement when I do. And I've dealt nearly 30,000 damage in a single hit. Apparently 2 days, 20 hours and 32 minutes played. That feels wrong. I think I have more than that. I'm pretty damn sure I do. I remember working at figuring out before and it said yay or nay, but I actually don't remember. It's quite annoying. I could check, but it's on the other hard drive now to keep space on this, since I've actually been doing, you know, good as a YouTuber as of late, and I've been editing. Wasn't there a body here the first time around? And I such that it's not, if I'm even remembering that right. But yeah, I've actually been doing a lot of editing of all the Witcher and stuff that I've recorded thus far. And nice. Yeah, anyway, I've all the Witcher stuff I've recorded thus far, and all the Warframe I've recorded thus far, edited it, and I'm in the process of uploading it, but it's slow going. I've also edited and uploaded a fair bit of custom campaigns over the last bit, you know, the StarCraft stuff. Still have more to edit though and deal with. So I have 200 gigs of Path of Exile footage on my computer. Well, now on the hard drive next to me. And I have over 70 gigs of this. So, a lot of stuff right there. And that's, keep in mind, unedited. That will get larger once it's edited. It's never quite as compressed so neatly. I'm sure I could compress it and not even suffer Jamungdor. Alright. Well, you could make a Jamungous store with him. But, damn, Spore Artillery. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I've too loud. I've 200 gigs of Path of Exile, and I have just over 70 gigs of this. So I can't remember what it's, and it's on the other hard drive to conserve space on my current hard drive, so I can keep recording yet more. I feel like I forgot what I was saying there. I kind of did. It was just simply shit was happening in the game in my mind, but just blanked. So yeah, it's annoying, but what you gonna do? Mine just hasn't been great. It could be the fibro, or it could have been OCD, depression, blah blah blah. So it's hard to know. Both affect your memory abilities. Reno remembers so good. And there's Cannibal Wilhelm, I do believe. Oh baby, not until the third date at least. Rogue chest. Apparently you can keep reopening these. Heroic looting! Guess it's only exalted caches that are one-shot chests, even if another chest looks like an exalted cache. But anyway, the other guy there was saying he saw, you know, an ant-weird fuck in the woods watching him. We haven't really run into Ant like that, unless that was just a normal Wendigo. But the Wendigo we've seen aren't so intelligent as to just stand there menacingly like a horror movie character. You know? All the Wendigo we've seen are just mindless slashers. Actually, it's tempting for me to go and remember I was saying about all the notes and shite? Actually, you know what? I could do that right now. Still have the bottom bar being see-through. It's odd. Anyway, Grim Tools. Shrine. Actually, it already has the, when I was getting the shrines last time, it already counted all the lore notes. Okay, I have all the notes in Act 1, all the notes in Act 2, there's only actually 6. I've only 53 of 40, sorry, no, I have 35 of 43 notes in Act 3. I'm missing 8 Scorched Note at the Gruesome Harvest. The Wanted poster in Valbury, and the Note of Curfew in Valbury. There is the Kaiman's Journal page 2 in Kaiman's Sanctuary, as is the Acolyte's Pledge, Kaiman's Journal page 1, and the Beacon of Hope there. Regrettably, those 4 aren't ones I can ever get. I'm a necromancer, I can never get into Kaiman's Sanctuary. Because even though we want to wipe each other out, we're not quite so bold as to intrude and, you know, break invade the boundary of someone's home. Scribe Ostrom's Notes, Shrine of the Forgotten God. Okay, I've never heard that place. That's actually a thing in Magic the Gathering, apparently. It's, someone's saying to rotate your camera, you're in for a surprise. Oh no, the guy's just trolling. Yeah, someone was trying to claim that there was something at the shrine, but now I was just trolling. So yeah, the Griver's Mill. We were there for we had to clear that place out. If you go to the bottom corner of it, walk under a small waterfall, you find the shrine of the forgotten god. And you get Scribe Ostrom's notes there. Interesting. Then I have all but 3 in Act 4. Lost Tomb of the Damned. I actually have that now. Take that off. Travis's letter to Dyla. Sanctum of the Immortal. Sanctum of the Immortal. Okay, it's only accessible in ultimate difficulty. There's... Wait, Stormheart. Is that actually... you know the Dyla that we saw like there outside Malmouth? You can actually get her sword. It's a legendary one-handed sword. His flavor text. There are letters etched into the hilt. DT. 111 physical damage, 15% armor piercing, 12 to 33 lightning damage. Speed, fast. 8% crit damage, 88% lightning damage, 88% electrocute damage with 30% improved duration. 15% physical damage converted to lightning damage. 40 offensive ability, 2.2 energy regenerated per second. 5% attack speed, 15% vitality resistance, 2 to Stormcaller's Pact, and 3 to Static Strike. And it has Chain Lightning, 10% chance on attack. Immense electric force emanates from you, cascading to additional enemies. Affects up to 5 targets, 1.5 second skill recharge, 124 to 543 lightning damage. Requires player level 75. Cunning 467. Apparently, it doesn't drop for monsters, and isn't part of any normal loot table. Once per character on legendary, on ultimate difficulty. After you complete her diary side quest, you go to the Tomb of Korvac and break. It seems you have to break a very particular urn. Right hand side of the map, bottom room. Basically, you enter the Tomb of Korvac on the left hand side. If you go over to the right hand, go over to the right hand side of the map, then the room on the bottom at the top is an urn. So yeah, break that and you get that there. And then if you go talk to her after finding it, you get a few minor dialogue options. So yeah, that's one lore note I can't find. There's a few others. There's he is 3 letters to her, but they aren't actually noted here. Don't know why one's noted and the rest aren't. But anyway, so yeah, I have to head to the Gruesome Harvest, and I have to head to. Well, I guess I could run Port Valbury again. I need to go to Hightown. There's 2 there for me to grab. Okay, in the Goomwald, actually where I am, is a note that I missed. And then at Barrowholme is another note. But in the heart of the forest is yet another. Modrigan's Ruminations. Ooh, that'll be interesting. So, where is this one? Oh, it's actually in a secret area. There's also a few treasure trove spawn points here within this forest. I'm actually right by one. It would just be to my right, and maybe forward a little. So, there's also Arcturus, and okay, remember where Nain's stash is? South of there is a smith, Arcturus, and a rotting corpse with a note on him. Okay. Just gonna close that in case randomly a video starts playing. Let's get to it. So yeah, there could be a stash around here sometimes. Similarly, there can also be a stash up this way. So let's swing this way. There can also be a spawn point for 2 heroes up this way. I don't know why the Wendigos are considered undead. That doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't really fit with them. They're very much alive. Ooh, here is the treasure trove. No, ran right past it. Eastern leg guards. Ooh, that's another bit of that set. Cowl Modrigan. Interesting. Spectral Crown, 1 Mark Modrigan, Chains of Orion, and Reinforced Shell. Epic Helm, 871 armor, 224 health, 36 offensive ability, 28 defensive ability, 29% poison acid resistance, 2 to Primal Bond. Bonus to all pets, 36% to all damage, 16% poison and acid resistance. Few earn the Beast God's trust, fewer still are blessed with its tranquil gaze. Cowl of Modrigan, Surcoat of Modrigan, Binding Emerald of Modrigan, Blessed Cleaver of Modrigan. Well, to be fair, we're not earning his trust, nor are we getting his tranquil gaze. We're finding random recipes for it. We're a bit cheaty. So, 2-bit bonus, 50% to all damage, 15% crit damage for pets. 3-set bonus, 3 to Primal Bond. And 4-set bonus, 1 to all Shaman skills. Primal Bond is... this. So it's a bit of a buff to you, bit of a buff to your pets. Also reduces damage you take from beasts. Makes you really good at fighting the Wendigo here. Under Wendigo, Wilhelm. I don't remember what I called the guy. And no, it's a little annoying that they don't just stay dead just because you start running off and the enemy's still actually alive. You know, one thing that puzzles me about the cannibals is they're like, you dare come here? You think they'll be happy that I came there, you know? Meals on legs, you know? Going down the thunder. It's down here is the others. Maybe enter from the opposite side? I just thought I was here, and it looked almost connected. Okay, I'm gonna open this up and check again. Okay. Just open up the lore notes again. At least then I can get the name of the place. That's just glue mold to turn back. Alright. Turn back Grim Zone. The yet again with Dyla, there's a hidden quest set to do with her in Ashes of Malmouth, and again you can only do it on Legendary. Actually, it seems the turn back note and the Smith are actually only available on Ultimate. Because you just rearrange the camera. Yeah, this block isn't. Yeah, I'm just like comparing it now to the image here, and yeah, that isn't actually blocked on Ultimate. So, never mind so. That's a note I just can't get. We'll never probably get it on this character. Again, the other guy on run through will probably get it. I would love to be able to get it on this guy, but I'm not sure if this guy is quite burly enough. I actually missed a fair few on Act 6. Sanctum of the Chosen. I think that's to do with that hidden flesh, that last flesh door in the place. Okay, you can hear me, you could hear the game, I am recording, and you have footage. Good. Well, let us continue so. So yeah, that's just there for ultimate difficulty. Boom, baby.